Hey Racers, JonRacer3 here today, back for another supercar tournament video. Last year I did one of these right after the Matchbox convention, and I've decided to do the same thing. I know this was posted a little bit afterward, but we have 16 supercars that I bought at the convention, about to take on the 2-lane curve track you guys saw last year. Let's take a look at our cars. First matchup, we have the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta in red versus an Aston Martin V8 Vantage in blue. Then we're going to have a Matchbox American Muscle Car showdown. Both of them are Golden Weaver 4 GT versus a Dodge Viper GTS. Next up, we're going to have two Sport Saloons. We have an Aston Martin DBS Volante from Matchbox versus a BMW M3 from Hot Wheels. Next, we're going to get into some of our more track-oriented cars. We have a Tomica Lotus Evora GT car versus a 2009 Corvette Stingray concept car, which I think looks really good. Then we have a Maserati MC12 looking very nice in that paint job versus a Tuscan S Matchbox car. That'll be interesting to see. After that, we have our hypercars. We have the Lamborghini Aventador J Zamac versus a Speed Machines Ferrari FXX. I actually won this from a raffle, so it wasn't all from the Matchbox convention, but it'll still be cool to see that car go down the track. Next up, we have an Audi R8 Matchbox versus a Dodge Challenger drift car in blue. And then our final matchup will be an Enzo Ferrari versus an Aston Martin 177. This is going to be extremely fun to race. Let's open these cars. Let's start racing. Let's take a look at these cars out of the package, and I must say, these cars look absolutely amazing. Some noticeable ones, that Speed Machines Ferrari FXX looks absolutely amazing out of the packaging. That MC12 looks very good in that paint, and then the Tomica Lotus Evora GTE car looks absolutely amazing. The wheels are just a little bit into the body. That's the only thing I would fix. Other than that, that is perfect. You see there's a number 60 on the Aston Martin for the 60th anniversary of Matchbox. And then we have the two golden cars that were way more glossy than I thought, and it looks very good. The Viper, so much bigger than the 4 GT. That is just some size comparison for you. Then the Ferrari and the V12. I feel like that's a V12. I forgot the name. It's a V8, my bad. We got those supercars all ready and lined up. Let's start. Alright, now this track has 2 lanes, as you can see, one on the outside, one on the inside. Both of the lanes are equally as fast when the track is this long, so don't you guys worry about that. The lanes will be equal. Nice 16-car tournament, except for the final will be the best of 3. Let's start racing. Our first matchup is the Enzo versus the Aston Martin. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Aston Martin taking the win over the Enzo. Here's our next matchup. We have the Audi R8 Matchbox in black versus the Dodge Challenger drift car in blue. Dodge.com. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. It's a close one. It looks like it's going to be the Dodge clutching the win on the outside lane. Next up, we have my favorite car in this tournament. We have the Speed Machines Ferrari FXX versus the Zamac Lamborghini Aventador J. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. has been derailed. We're gonna have to re-race. Here we go. The re-race and they switch lanes. 3, 2, 1. Close one, and it's the Lamborghini beating out the Ferrari in the end. Our next matchup, we have the Tuscan S. That is a very funny looking car versus the MC12 Maserati. 3, 2, 1. That Tuscan is super fast. Next up, we have our track cars. We have the Lotus Evora GTE Tomica versus the Corvette Stingray Concept. Let's see who'll take it. In 3, 2, 1. The Hot Wheels Corvette obviously wins the race because he got there first. That is a fast car. Next up, we have the BMW M3 in white versus the Aston Martin DBS Volante. Hot Wheels versus Matchbox. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The Volante is gonna win. The BMW is gonna wreck. We're gonna have to re-race. Here we go, race number 2. They've switched lanes. 3, 2, 1. This time it's going to be the Aston Martin wrecking. I'm going to try and fix this track. We'll switch lanes one more time. Re-race one more time. Alright, hopefully I fix the track for this race. This will be the last race. Whoever wins it, wins it. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the M3 taking the win. Next up, we've got a Dodge Viper versus a Ford GT. Both Matchbox, both gold with racing stripes. Who's going to take it? In 3, 2, 1. Close! The Viper touches the finish line first, making him the winner of the Ford GT. Here we are for our final first round race. We have the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta in red versus the Aston Martin V8 Vantage in blue. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That Ferrari absolutely flying down the track. And on the floor, here we are with our next set of matchups. Got some very nice looking cars in this supercar tournament. Which supercar will come out on top? We're about to find out. Our first round is going to be Aston Martin versus Dodge. America versus Britain. In 3, 2, 1. Close! The Aston Martin barely beats out that Dodge for the win. What a good race. Our next matchup's two very fast cars. We have the Lamborghini Aventador J Zamac version versus the Tuscan S. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the Tuscan beating out the Aventador. For our next matchup, we have America versus UK again, with the DBS Volante going up against the Corvette concept car. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Corvette absolutely dominating the track. Beats out the Aston Martin. Our final match before the semis, we have America versus Italy with the F12 versus the Viper. In 3, 2, 1. That Ferrari is flying through the course. It's going to be the Ferrari. Moving on to the semis. We're here at the semifinals. We have the UK with the TBR Tuscan and the Aston Martin 177. Going to battle it out for the finals. And then we have America versus Italy. We've got that Corvette versus the Ferrari F12. Who will make it to the semifinals? And who will be our champion today? We've got the Tuscan versus the 177. In 3, 2, 1. It's a close one, but the Aston Martin knocks out the Tuscan, representing Britain in the finals. Now, who will go up against Aston Martin in the finals? Will it be Italy with the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, or America with that Corvette Stingray concept car? We're about to find out in 3, 2, 1. We're close! That Corvette's gotten derailed every race, but he's not the first to finish the gate, as it's the Ferrari F12. Moving on to the finals. For this matchup, it'll be best of 3. The cars will switch lanes, so basically the first 1 to 2 wins will be our victor. Will it be Italy, or will it be the UK? Italy versus the UK, race 1. Italy's on the outside. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be Italy taking the win. They've switched lanes. We'll look at the F12 with the 177. Comment down below right now. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the F12, beating out the Aston Martin, taking the championship. Thank you guys for watching this tournament. I hope you enjoyed. Last year we had a red Ferrari go to the finals, but lose it to another Italian monster, the Bocconi Choir. Now, Italy, or Ferrari in this case, is back on top. If you guys want to see more tournaments with this track, make sure you comment down below and share this video with your friends so I know you guys want more of it. And I will catch you guys in the next tournament. Take it easy. Peace!